Yo, what's up, Leo? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of May 2016. For the majority of the month of May, the sun is going to be in the sign of Taurus. For you as a Leo, the sign of Taurus is your 10th house. The 10th house has to do primarily with your career. So for the majority of the month of May, you're going to be dealing a lot more with career stuff. You're going to be really busy at work. And on the 20th of May, you're going to see a nice shift because the sun is actually going to move into Gemini. And Gemini is your 11th house. The 11th house has to do primarily with your social situation and your friends. So for the majority of the month of May, you're looking at being pretty busy on the career front, very active regarding professional matters. And then you get that nice shift towards the end of the month on May 20th when the sun shifts into Gemini, and then you can kind of put the career thing off to the side a little bit, Leo, and just go out and have some fun. I mean, come on, what Leo doesn't like to go out and have a good time? So those are the primary themes for you, Leo, for the month of May for 2016. Now I'm going to talk about some more major specific astrological events that are set to occur in the month of May 2016 and what they mean for you. On May 1st, right off the bat, the sun in Taurus, that 10th house of career for you, Leo, is making a positive angle to Neptune in Pisces, and Pisces is actually your 8th house. The 8th house has to do with shared resources. It has to do with shared financial ventures. So when you have the sun in Taurus in your 10th house of career aligning with a really positive angle to Neptune in this 8th house area of shared financial ventures, this says good things for something about maybe even like the 8th house area of Pisces for you. Pisces for you is your 8th house, and that has to do with business contracts too. So maybe there's some kind of great professional and business deal going on around May 1st. If it's not exactly on May 1st, maybe it's following that event. So something very good happening on the professional front. Maybe you're going to be joining forces with somebody professionally on May 1st or following that event. So you want to keep an eye out for that around that date. And another way you could look at this is your 8th house, Pisces is your 8th house, and that also has to do with your sex life. So if it's angling when it's angling positively to Taurus on May 1st, or when it's angling positively to the sun in Taurus, your 10th house of career on May 1st, this says that you might be sexually attracted to somebody in your workplace. So if there's anybody in your workplace on May 1st and following that event that you seem like you're sexually attracted to, maybe you want to let them know. So that's just my advice to you. On May 6th, there's a new moon in Taurus. Once again, Taurus being your 10th house of your career situation. So that means all new things coming down the pike for you, Leo, regarding your career situation. Because, like I say it every single time, the new moon is like a trigger and it sets off all these new events. So on May 6th, the new moon hits in your 10th house of career, and then all these new things about your career after May 6th, they're going to start building and building and building for the following 6 months. And then 6 months down the line is going to be the full moon in the same area, and that's when whatever's been building in your career situation for the last 6 months is actually going to finally come to fruition. So this could be something within your existing career. So if you're in a career that you really love, just expect things to get even better and just to keep building on that after May 6th. If you're not so happy about where you are career wise, then this may bring a whole new career down the pike. So that's something to be really excited about, Leo. On May 9th, Jupiter, the planet of luck and fortune, is finally going forward. It's been doing a retrograde. Everybody knows retrograde is the planet is going backwards. Jupiter's actually been doing a retrograde in Virgo, which is your 2nd house that has to do with your money situation, and that started on January 7th, that retrograde in your 2nd house of money. So Jupiter just been kind of hung up in that 2nd house of money for you, Leo, since January 7th, and it's finally going to go forward on May 9th, and this is great news because if anything's been kind of stuck on money, you're like, where's the money? The money's not coming in. Like, what's the deal with that? Finally, after May 9th, you might start to see the money coming in. I mean, Jupiter is a big planet. It's the planet of grand expansion and fortune. So with Jupiter finally pressing forward in your 2nd house of money, I think you should really see a nice positive forward surge of momentum regarding your money situation after May 9th. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. On May 12th, Mercury, the planet of communication in Taurus, that 10th house of career for you, Leo, is making a positive angle to Pluto, which is actually in Capricorn, and Capricorn is your 6th house of daily life and work. So here's a great day for your career. Mark this one on your calendar, Leo, May 12th. May 12th and following that event, it looks like there's going to be something pretty positive happening in your career situation. So, Mercury is the planet of communication, and it sounds like, you're talking about something very positive about your career on that day. Or it could just be positive conversations that are happening within your work and your career on May 12th. So definitely something to be really excited about. On May 21st, there's a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is your 5th house of romance, Leo. So full moons are like a wild card. So anything can really happen with full moons. It all depends on what's going on with your situation, Leo, once you get to the full moon. So if you're a single, Leo, and when this full moon hits in your 5th house of romance on 21st, this could bring a romantic interest to fruition. Now all of a sudden there's someone you're going to be romantically involved with on May 21st. And like I said, these full moons are a wild card, so it could be the flip side thing too. There could be if you're already in a relationship and it's kind of shaky, then the full moon could just shake things up even more. So like I said, it all depends on your unique situation, Leo. It could just mean a development of some sort. I mean, like, just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean it's going to be a bad thing on the full moon. It could be some sort of positive development for your romantic situation on May 21st between you and your significant other. So make sure you watch out for that date. And on May 22nd, Mercury, the planet of communication, is finally going direct, because Mercury has actually been doing a retrograde, and it's been retrograding since April 28th. And that means it's been retrograding pretty much the entire month of May. And that's in your 10th house of career. Mercury's been retrograding in Taurus. That's your 10th house of career. So when Mercury retrogrades, it causes some delays. It causes some hang-ups in communication. Especially in your career situation, if there's been something you're trying to communicate or get your message across regarding, just conversating with people and having conversation with people in your career and professional world, and your message just hasn't been getting across, finally, once Mercury goes direct on May 27th, your message will come across and people will hear it loud and clear. On May 26th, Jupiter, the planet of fortune, once again in your 2nd house of money. Virgo is your 2nd house of money. Jupiter is in Virgo, making a challenging aspect actually now to Saturn in Sagittarius, your 5th house of romance. So what does this suggest, Leo? It sounds like it's a challenge between your money situation and your love situation. So when you think about that, it's like maybe whoever you're romantically involved with doesn't have enough money for you. Or it could be the other way around. Maybe you don't have enough money for them. Another way to look at it is that you may just be spending way too much money on your significant other. So these are all things to take into consideration, Leo, on May 26th. So remember that date and just check your wallet there. And on May 27th, Mars is actually going to be retrograding so much. Mars has actually been retrograding since April 17th. And it's been retrograding in your 5th house of romance, but now it's going to be retrograding so much that on May 27th, Mars is actually going to retrograde so much and go backwards so much that it's going to go into the sign of Scorpio, which is your 4th house of home and family. So, I mean, what does this suggest? It just sounds like Mars has some unfinished business there. Try to think back to the beginning of 2016, like the first couple of months, Leo. What was happening in your home life situation in the beginning of the year? Did something go by without getting resolved? Because basically what happened was Mars eventually moved on. It moved out of your 4th house of home and family after the first couple months of the year were over, and then it moved into your 5th house of romance. But now it's coming back. It's coming back to the 4th house. On May 27th, it will go backwards into your 4th house, which is Scorpio. That has to do with your home and family situation. And it's going back there for a reason, because it sounds like there's some kind of unresolved thing going on regarding your home and family matters. So Mars is a fast acting planet too. So when it goes back there, whatever is unresolved, maybe there's some kind of issue in your home or family life that's unresolved, whatever Mars is going back for, it's going to get in there and it's going to get things done quick, whatever it needs to do. So then once it starts moving forward again, the issue will be resolved regarding your home and family life. But I think that's all I have for you this month, Leo. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe and like, and make sure to share, and I'll see you guys next month. Take care. Bye-bye.